we're talking about. They'll come if they want, and I'll have to dig in and defend like hell. Yeah, war exhaustion's a bitch. On the other hand, we're also paying a lot for education right now. Like a freaking huge ass amount. Really shouldn't be paying that much, but I really don't want to turn it down. The Hunghe River bursts its banks again. Yeah, I do believe the Qing are falling apart. This is to happen. And as did in history. Alright. We might actually lost the mandate of heaven. Well, yeah, that will happen. That will happen. The Russian Empire took that? That's interesting. I was not aware that that was probably an event. There are events for the uncivilized. That's why I've never allowed them to set up trading posts in my coastal provinces, where they can end up just seizing the coastal province without a fight. You don't even get a claim on it or anything. You actually lose your core, I think. Then you have to fight the long-ass war, take it back, assuming they're like Britain or somebody who can actually fight you. Naval bases might be worth it for 14,000 to get 15% civilization progress. It's definitely something to consider. Alright. Yeah, they're not doing well out here. That's okay. Step one, we just need to slaughter these Africans. We hope. Things went badly last time we tried. Alright. Well, no, I don't think I can answer the call to arms in the Taiping Rebellion. Sorry. Alright. Good. So now we just split up and finish annexing them. Good. American Civil War, I see, is going in favor of America. The Taiping Rebellion is apparently going in favor of the Qing. Right. I have some questions about that. But, whatever. Alright, so I think without question we have to take rehabilitation at this point. Like, having retribution is so bad for our war exhaustion. Look at that. Like, I can't. I literally cannot avoid taking rehabilitation any longer. There. Look at that. Now we have a stable war exhaustion that isn't getting horrifyingly more bad every month. Which is really good for us. And we're getting like 7 research points a day. That's a lot for an uncivilized nation. It's not bad. I'll say that. Unfortunately, reforms are really expensive, so it's going to take a little while. I mean, we're going to need... Yeah, I mean, obviously I have to go with naval facilities here. It's not exactly a great reform, but it's 15% for 10% cost on average. So similar to land reform and rehabilitation here, they are worthwhile to take. They're definitely worthwhile. These are only 10% increases, so not really worth it. Tibetan resistance inlay. Really? Well, I mean, I guess it can be in fact considered part of Tibet. I don't know. It is Tibetan. Fair enough. Carry on. Very good. You seem to have a fair claim. Alright. Well, Kashgaria is on its own. I would invade them, but the problem is, like, Kashgar is their capital region, so I'd have to actually do it in 2 separate wars and take this region up here first. Which isn't exactly ideal. You know, might be able to do it, but it takes a lot of work. The Qing don't have anything on it anymore, no course, so works well. I don't know if they ever did, I never really checked. But, you know, the Qing are also falling apart. I don't think they could stop me from anything at this point. A bit early for the Crimean War, isn't it? The 1890s? Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was like 1880s, 1890s. But sure. Oh, wow. Jeez. Speaking of, I think I have a friggin' CB to use on you soon. Yeah, June 4th is when it expires. I wasn't anticipating it taking this long to finish the invasion of bloody Africa, but it is Africa, so that may happen. Alright. We've almost chewed through them anyway. Won't take much more. They don't have an army, it's pretty much just occupation. In fact, it isn't just entirely an occupation. Question is, do I go to war? It's not ideal right now. Far less than ideal, I'd say. I do say. They're allied with Kokand, who, if I remember right, have like 2 dudes, so I'm not worried. Yeah. Bukhara, now a satellite of Russia. Like I said, they get CBs to do that. Similarly, Britain will get various CBs on me, as a result of what I said before the Great Game. Somebody actually pointed out that that's what happens to me in the comments, says it's gonna hurt. I expected so. I mean, I'm actually amazed I've gone this long without losing any territory, to be perfectly honest. Like... Yeah, they're still friendly here, but I think because they have a truce, I don't think they can intervene, the Russians. I also think the Russians are tied up with the Crimean War. So, all in all, I'd say now is probably not the worst time to be invading them. Oh no, apparently the Crimean War is over. Well, if the Russians show up, I'll have to back off. Because unfortunately, despite my best efforts, I don't think I can actually do anything to the Great Russian Bear. We'll know if they will join in once I actually occupy a province. It has to be going against them first, before that occurs. So we'll see. Organize a crackdown. Yeah, now's not exactly the most ideal time to be going to war with Persia. They will probably prove to be a fairly tough opponent. Alright, I don't see the Russians. So, my memory might be correct. I don't think you can intervene if you have a truce. Perfect. Means I get to cut up Persia. Perfect. No. Right. That's my fault. You there. I have to friggin' untag them. Otherwise they'll try and leave. Alright, perfect. Persian. Yeah, so far no Russia. And 99%. 100. Really slow occupation out here. Still wouldn't accept. Alright. It's full occupation or nothing out here. Okay. Not by me. We can play that game. Alright. Proceed. Good. That gets us some nice research points. Sikh Empire. And the core is now Somaliland. Perfect. Not bad, not bad. So we have ourselves a nice area. Good news is it's not actually considered a colony because we too are uncivilized. Uncivilized can't have colonies. Oh, I'm sure you would do that, wouldn't you? Well, the Persians don't seem to be able to throw up too much resistance, so I'm going to hopefully recall a single army. Wait, are they the war leader? They are. That's scary. Why are they the war leader? That's a good question right now, actually. When the occupations up here finish, we have to go clean up the rebels and then apparently go invade Cockland. Or Cockand. I keep wanting to say land because that makes a lot more sense for a country name. Yeah. Let's go clean up the rebel stacks first. Still have no money. No. I'm well aware of what we have successfully done here. And why you want to give it to me. Everything I'm demanding. And that's fair. That's fair. It truly is. However, I plan instead to just simply overrun you and start adding on whatever the hell I so damn well please onto my demands from Persia. Like, why don't I just take Khorasan while I'm here? When's that truce with Russia end? 64. So I have to be out of Persia by 64. Okay. Second January 1st, 64 hits, I have to make peace. I don't get a choice in that. Because I cannot allow Russia to intervene. That would be a swift lose for me in the war, if you can believe it. Alright. Okay. And that is janky as hell of a route to travel. But alright. We got one group left behind to clean up the rebels. And I've got one group here that's basically fighting the Persians. Alright. I'm trying to think of ways I can cut back on any spending at all right now without hurting education, but there really isn't anything, is there? I'd actually lose money if I did tariffs, because then there'd just be less tax money. So it's not good. Gotta keep the literacy rising as fast as possible, though. And we are getting bureaucrats up there, so we're getting a lot of research points. Like, 7.39 is not bad. So yeah, we need to go pretty much just overrun Cockand. Man, that's a weird province layout. Also a lot of shit up here, huh? Alright. Miwar. Rebel armament. Noted. Also concerning, because I'm pretty certain that includes us. And that makes our rebels stronger. While we're still uncivilized and can't research said tech that they now have. Oh, good. We can do a gesture of defiance. Perfect. Yeah. Gesture of defiance is nice. As it does greatly reduce rebel strength. Also, apparently we have a bunch of rebels down here. Great. I'll have to do something about them. They're on my to-do list. Alright. Russians? Huh. Wonder what took them so long to intervene. Oh well, I made the mistake of staying too long. I thought they couldn't, with a truce, but apparently they were just choosing not to. Very well. You may have status quo. It's unfortunate. Because that really docks my prestige a lot. As I said, that would occur. If Russia joined in. I wasn't going to fight it. There's no reason to. Like, I can't even hope to beat Russia. I'm not going to try. They will just friggin' conscript overrun me. In the Russian way. Military mission, don't mind if I do. Alright, so hopefully that'll slowly reduce off my war exhaustion now. Actionaries. Well, alright. That sucks. Yeah. Pretty much just have to wait for the war exhaustion to die down. Less than ideal, obviously. And seriously, we need to take care of these rebels now. And go beat them up. Go. Okay. Alright. We're slowly earning more money, I think. Hey, we have 10% literacy, everybody. And we're slowly getting more bureaucrats. I mean, I really don't want to cut back on military spending here. It wouldn't even be enough. I'm hoping that eventually we start earning more tax money again. Should be getting at least like 500 more from these guys. Okay. Water wheel power might help. Or would industrial construction help? Publishing industry, let's go have a look at the text. Publishing industry. Not really going to help here. The fight against progress.